I know some people work on their phones.
Yes.
But people who are just addicted to social media, what would you advise them?
I will advise you try to control it, because at some point it has many ways to affect you. Many ways. Social media is good, but try to control it. That is just it. There are a few things you see, you ignore. You must learn how to ignore. There are some you see, you from your own perspective of life, you think about it, collect the facts there, remove the other one. About what people portray online and stuff, see it as motivation and keep praying, working towards it.
The world now, they say, is a global village. But what makes this possible is the internet. But what even brings people closer together, individuals across the world breaking barriers, boundaries, and geographical distances, is social media. And now, while social media has been a very welcome progressive tool in our time, we also know that it could sometimes cause more harm than good. I mean, in cases of social media addiction, which is our topic of discussion for today. Welcome to YeYeTalk Podcast, the show where we say it as it is, the truth, and nothing but the truth. I'm your favorite screen diva, Midday, and today I have a special guest with me as usual. Yes, he's a Nigerian skip maker. His name is Okonkwo Chukwuma, popularly known as the Elite Cruise Man. Did I get that? The Elite, is it? No. It's the Elite Man. Well, hold on. I have a question. Why is it not the Elite Cruise Man? Why is it Eliteman Cruise?
My nickname is Eliteman. So when I started this content stuff, the skit making stuff, so people see more of me like inside me. I say, hey, this is just all about cruise. Like I'm really.
So you should be Cruise Man, not Elite
So-
Man, because now that way makes sense. Pass Elite. Okay.
People mostly know me as Eliteman.
Okay.
On my Instagram, it's something like _cruise.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
it.
Okay.
So that you know that cruise.
Okay,
anyway.
cruise shot day, baby. Cruise on a normal day. How you do? Welcome. You're
Thank
looking
you.
cool.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank
if
you.
I see you in outside now, none of that used to catch me. I'll just think that you're one very serious
person.
Yes.
People used to say that. It's not
So
just
how are
you.
you doing today?
I'm very fine.
So
Thank
today
you.
we're talking about social media addiction. So the first question I would really like to address is: are you a social media addict, or have you at some point ever been a social media addict?
Yes, I was. Because I do see myself. I can't control like my phone. I can't even control myself without my phone. I can't do anything. Sometimes I rather be on my phone than to sleep. I prefer to like watch things, go through it. But at some point I had to control myself. Though it was not easy. I didn't just do it on my own. Yeah, I would say something like it was life issue that made me to be able to control it.
But what is it about social media that makes it so addictive? Like it's just random things on the internet.
It's random things, but it's something that when you start doing it and you likes it, you can't just control it, because this social media stuff, it can actually prevent you from like doing some certain things you don't want to do at some point. You can stay at home a week if there is social media, if you can actually access your social media.
Are you sure? Because I feel like maybe it's just me, but I'm sure I'm not the only one. Sometimes I find social media quite boring so there's this thing that subconsciously happens to me. I open Instagram and I just like look at maybe the first 3 story pop-ups, and then probably the first what they call it feed.
Yeah, the feeds
The
and-
feed pop-up. I
yes.
probably look at the first 2 and I close it, and immediately I find myself opening it back immediately. Like, do you get, like, I close it and I open it back immediately, and I'm like, wait, this is the app I just closed. Why did I open it back? Because there is really nothing going on there. So why did I open it back? To be honest, so it's just really weird, because I really find it hard when people say that without their phones, without social media, they cannot survive. I think sometimes it could be boring. It's the same news over and over again. You go to one blog, you're seeing something about relationships, somebody broke up, you're talking about somebody senior in the industry said this. Now, like, it's the same thing over recycled news over and over again. So what makes it interesting?
Unless you don't follow some kind of people or some kind of bloggers. That's just it. Because when you have so many bloggers you follow, so many maybe content creators, so many people that are kind of funny or that makes it fun to you. Especially, let me use TikTok as an example.
All right.
Like me, I'm not a TikTok fan. I'm sorry. But some people are like dying for that TikTok stuff. Some people like watch this dance, watch this pose, blah blah blah. They'll be learning all those. I'll just sit and be watching. So wow. Like, I don't get it. So when you have things that interest you there are many things that can interest you on social media.
Right.
Many, and you can't even have it all.
Right.
Like me, I'm more of an Instagram person. There was when I was more of a Facebook person. Some people are more of Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube.
You see that Twitter? I know I have a Twitter account, but I can't remember the last time I logged in.
I don't even have.
I keep telling people that on Twitter, I'm like, Twitter is for the brave, and unfortunately, I am not brave. Because
Simple.
there is like see on that Twitter, they don't respect anybody.
You have to
like,
be ready
be
to
the
receive it
richest
at any
person
time.
in the world. Nah, and nobody pass drag. Anybody feel collect on Twitter, and it doesn't even help because the owner of the app now not get you. So, but okay. Before we start talking about the downsides to social media, which is social media addiction, which is what we're talking about today, let's talk about how social media has been beneficial to you, because you're a skip maker, you're a content creator, and so in some ways or in lots of ways it has benefited your craft. So let's talk about that.
Okay.
What are the high points of social media for you, especially for what you do?
Okay. To me, social media is very nice and good. In life, everything has disadvantage and advantage.
Right.
So in this aspect, social media have really helped a lot of youth, a lot of us, because it was true here. So many of us were able to earn a living due to how the country is and everything. So many have made it through the social media we are talking about, and so many have also learnt. People that want to learn, and not everything you can learn on social media.
True.
That is it. There are core things you can actually learn, because we are talking about this social media. We're talking about every other thing, like something like, how will I put it? Through the social media, let me say something like, you can actually advertise your stuffs, learn from there. When you see someone post this clothes, and you are into tailoring or fashion designing, you'll be like, wow, this is it. You not take it to yourself, practice it, you advance. Do you see it?
Right.
So most times it's okay for businesses, for stuffs, and for content creators, people that do so many things to make money out of it. Many things we do from it.
I mean, and you have a point there. So, for example, especially for like people in business, like you say, targeted ads,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So, because you find out that, for example, if I go on my Instagram and I just type shoes, or I just type thrift clothing, you realize that randomly you just start seeing.
And the ones you cannot see without that social media, I don't think you can be able to see many.
Yes, exactly. I mean, so I think you have a point there in it being beneficial for businesses, right? So now let's talk about you mentioned something when you were talking about you see people's lives on social media.
Okay.
Sometimes it's not real.
I've not landed yet.
Okay.
I've not landed yet.
Because sometimes it's not real, and it's like people view social media and think this is real life, and then you start seeing things like couple goals, my stand, my role model. I want to be like this person. I want to be like that person. The body is banging. This one, that one, and they'll tell you that they did they took weight loss tea, or they did some form of exercises. Then maybe 3 years down the line, you realize that, oh, this is not what really went down. But what has happened? You have just made yourself look up to this person so much, thinking that it is reality, and forgetting that you have real people around you, surrounding you, who are doing so well, but you refuse to look at them, and then you've made your standard social media.
I want to talk about that in two ways.
Okay.
In that aspect, there are something like people, social media, I see it as a place that I can never believe. Like there is a kind of news that we hear on social media. I'll have to call first. I don't know if I should talk about this.
Please do.
When I heard about the news of Mohbad,
right,
that he died,
yeah,
I'm closer to his manager, so I had to first pick my phone, call him. Is it true? Because I already understand that anything can happen there.
But as a way you called him, was it actually true?
Yes, he said it's true. He just told me, yes, he's dead. But maybe he's not confirmed. I don't want to go to that part. I don't know. Maybe him did not confirm also.
Before
maybe seeing it.
yeah.
But they have already called him that he's dead. So him also see it as he's dead. That's just it. So maybe he have not confirmed. It was later everyone started seeing some kind of fishy things there. That's a part. So another thing I want to talk about. Some people, actually couples or people that are in relationships, some people believe so much in this social media stuff or TikTok. There is okay, let me say this before I go to the other one. Okay. There's one of this my ex-girlfriend then. If you had any small issue, any little issue we have, if I go to her WhatsApp status, she'll be posting all those write-ups on TikTok. If he doesn't want to, leave him. Like all those stuff. I'll be still like, say
now you them they talk to catch yourself.
Then I'll be like, is this what you are learning from? Instead of you to learn from your mistake, this is what you did that is not good. Learn from it. This person that wrote this thing, do you know the person? Do you actually, like, somebody might be in his house, the person don't go smoke, don't go take one of these, just write something and post. You are copying it, learning from it. Can't you learn from, like, your mother should be your role model?
Couple goals.
So those things kind of spoil so many things. So sometimes when I tell her, in this relationship, love is not enough. You can actually add other things. She go to TikTok and bring where love is enough for me. So are you actually saying it?
Yeah.
So that's easily affecting some people in that way. If you are not, if you don't
think
take
social
time.
Media is reality.
Another part, some people copy from there, not knowing that most things there are fake.
Right.
People live a lot of fake lives there. Just like 2 days ago, I was discussing with somebody. He was like, Jesus, hey, these people, content creators, blah, 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 blah. I said, what happened? He said, you people, there is this guy that on social media, he posted this guy, posted this one. I went to his house. Can you imagine? The guy I said, wow, is that your first time of seeing that kind of thing? I'll be like, I'm in the industry. I know what's going on. Most of people, I go to their page. Like, I admire a lot. When they see me real life, they'll be like, but I feel see money for a hand job. I say, you? Wait, you can't even.
And you know what you just said? There's a movie that came out recently that I watched, right? And it just kind of like showcased how this whole glitz and glamour life really works. You see, like, you're a celebrity. That's in the movie. I really don't know if that's what happens in real life, but I feel like
let me understand the movie first.
I feel like that's what actually happens, because the person is also a celebrity, so I'm sure the person knows the inner workings of the industry. Like, you're a musician and you're the one handling certain troll accounts on Instagram, so you pay people to disrupt something or to create drama, either around you or around your competition.
Yes.
Right? And so that way you're trending. Like, so it's like from Joro to Joro.
I have something to say about this.
Okay.
I've been experienced with something like this. There's a certain time. Is it last 2 months? A particular company called me. He said they want to show me something. So I was thinking maybe it's advert. It's about house and stuff. So we went to the house. We went to like 3 houses. They were showing me. So I was like, wow, the house is mad. How much is it? This one said 86, the other one 95, the other one, the price is $1 million. So after that, I was like, okay, why did you call me? You want me to advertise this stuff? Because I'm not ready to buy a house now or stuff. So we were like, it's kind of advert. Yes. So, okay, how do we do it? Let me create the content or something. They said, no. We want to push it like you bought the house. So some bloggers will post you. I'll be like, I can't be like, are you serious? Is that what you mean? Yes. If you bought the house from us, because when you post our handle or
Right.
something like that, and that we were able to give you instrumental payments and stuff, other people can, maybe from your back they will come. I'll be like, so what if my friends are coming and I don't see me in the house? Like, well, they say it doesn't matter. You can tell them you have not paid for the house fully yet. Said, okay, when will I pay the house finish? So when I asked this to finish, I was like, so I can actually post it and I will tag them. They will acknowledge that I bought it.
But really, you have not
But really,
even made full payment. You're not living
But
in
really,
the house
I never
yet.
pay 100,000.
Ish.
So you see, so I'm kind of, I have the experience of this. So
Yeah.
I rejected it. I said, if you want me to advertise it, like this is the best place, stuff. Okay, you can go with that. So many of us do it. So many content creators do it. Some might post car. This particular company dashed me a car. They gifted me a car. You understand? Real life, when you see them, now you they give them lift. One day I ask I know one call him. I ask, how far your car? He laugh. Tell me say, no, how far? I say, tell me how far your car? So
it's
many,
more like fake it till you make it, or all for the gram or something like that.
some people believe in fake it till you make it. I don't think it's fake it till you make it. It's just all for the gram. Yes. Because
So it's like you're setting yourself up on a particular pedestal.
particular standard which you are not supposed to
reached.
be, and you doing that, you're kind of putting yourself to some kind of pressure. That is it. Because for me now, as I accepted that stuff, I took that house. I be patient where get shame. Like one day I'll be like, hey, is this person like not coming to my house? I needed some kind of house like this. It might make me like, there must be something like one kind of artist, that's a bigger artist, DM me, hello, I'm coming to your side. Because once you post that kind of thing, this is how you bought the house. So many people would like to come close to you.
Right.
So them now, you wouldn't like to fuck up where they did now.
Because
You
when
like
it's
to
time to
package.
invite them to your house, you have to start looking for, like, you have to start
Yes.
doing damage
So
control.
I might have to go rent an apartment or something that maybe looks familiar with that one, just to make them say, oh, I might rent an apartment. Tell them I'm still staying here for some time. I will soon move in there. So you have to live where at least that is okay for you to buy a house now.
But doesn't just make you feel like imposter syndrome? Because basically people are praising you.
Yeah.
And deep in your heart that this thing I know get them.
I don't get that.
Or at least no be me get them.
Yes.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
So before we go further, I want us to define what social media addiction really is.
Okay.
Right? Because now we've talked about, I think, 2 different types of social media addiction. One where you can't do anything without constantly being on social media. We've talked about how we view social media as our reality, which is also another form of addiction, because now you've drawn yourself away from actual reality and then
Yes.
you're going virtually to seek for reality. So what other forms of addiction do you think there are when it comes to social media, so that we stay within the confines of social media addiction?
Okay, I should actually define social media addiction.
Yeah.
From my understanding.
Yeah.
I would say kind of a irresistible urge to social media. Like, you can't actually control it when it comes to your apps.
Right.
You understand? There are people like, I don't want to say there are people, like, very many of us can't go to the toilet without our phone.
Now I think
This one is really,
that one-
everybody
okay,
can relate.
hold on. Yes, I can relate. Toripe, hold on first. No, hold on. So for me, I think going to toilet or going to the bathroom or toilet, whatever it is, without phone might not always be for social media.
Social
It could
media.
be I'm watching a movie. It could be I'm listening to a sermon, or I'm listening to music. And so I just take my phone with me. Sometimes it's not just, the focus is not just on social media.
That's different. I'm talking about us, me. Now, is on while we are sitting there, that's when we enter Instagram. Just check any person that you see spend minutes, hours, just because
Na social media in
It
there.
is Instagram.
Waiting na dey find. Okay. As a man, waiting na dey always find for social media. Talk true. As
Okay.
a man, what are you looking for on
For
social
men.
media? Yes.
Men.
Yes.
Sometimes.
Is it sometimes or most
Okay.
times?
Men.
Or almost every time?
Almost every time. If we enter there, we need to see one fine girl. Yes.
Even plus the
We
one
need
we
to-
get girlfriend. Plus the one we don't get girlfriend. Plus the one we single to stupid.
They still do girlfriend and boyfriend again.
Oh wow! I was not informed.
You can collect anyone at any time.
Hey!
And this is see another new thing going on about this friendship stuff. A girl can still tell you I have a boyfriend.
Right.
You can still mingle. Her boyfriend can still call you. You will keep quiet.
Lord, Lagos life.
So Lagos is
Lagos life. My babes, be safe out there. My kings.
so
Your girlfriend might be another person's girlfriend.
another person's girlfriend. Your serious girlfriend might be another person's one of his girlfriend.
Eesh. Okay.
So man, once we go there, we have some kind of people we are following. Hey, some people, some dancers, any female dancer, just go check the person page.
So as the person they dance, wait till I see they look. So I mean, I can look at somebody dancing, nothing there. Like, oh, this person can dance well.
Wow.
But this your gender.
Which
Which part of the dance now like? Because is it the part where something is shaking, or the part like, oh, she's able to do leg work properly?
leg work, by which leg work? We don't looking at your leg work. If you want to look leg work, we'll go those broccoli and stuff. Don't worry.
Oh wow.
All those like. There's one I started following newly. Let me confess.
Okay.
Jesus.
Oh, do you have serious girlfriend?
Yes, I do.
I
let
pray
me
for you.
let,
My
let
prayers
me
are
not
with
say I
you.
don't do. Tomorrow I'll have it.
My prayers are with you. Continue.
So I'm just going to admire the girl, see the dance.
Okay.
But I know say many men, many of us, we do that. Like when you go there, the girl used to dress like half naked, sometimes short with some kind of stuff she will put on. Everything will be shaking, the twerking part, everything. And sometimes she will do it with a guy. She will sit the guy down and be doing the stuff. Wow. So sometimes men go there too.
That's what makes you guys like really on social media. That's wow.
Men like that. I'm not lying to you.
Okay.
Apart from every other thing, this aspect, men they dear.
Okay, so let's talk about social media affecting social behaviors.
Okay.
I think most people are guilty of this. I'm also guilty of this. You go out for a gathering, for a party, or basically just out with your friends. You guys are gathered together, and everybody is pressing phone. And my question, randomly, I just think to myself, so we could have all just stayed out in our houses and keep pressing phone, because in my head I'm like, okay, naturally, if I did my house, if it be saying na you, I go to chat with.
Yes.
You or we feel their group, they chat. So now that we're outside and we're seeing each other physically, who are we still chatting with?
I understand that aspect. I think something made me to stop it.
Okay.
There was a day we were sitting outside. We were sitting downstairs with my landlord and some other tenants. So I was busy with my phone. One other guy was busy with his phone. It was only one man that was engaging in the conversation with landlord. At some point, he stood up and left. Like he left the place. So the other man told us whether we know why landlord come out. I was like, why no? He said, because you people are busy with your phone. It's an insult. I was like, really? So he later came back after some 1 hour. As he came back, everybody dropped their phone. We started engaging in conversation. It became lively. So sometimes that time that you are using and you are with people, you are busy here. You are not concentrating on them. Okay, as many you are talking to me and I'm scrolling. I'm not actually hearing you.
That's true.
Even if I'm hearing you, I'm not giving you that ultimate attention you need.
Passive attention.
Thank you. So sometimes that stuff, it affects a lot, because somebody cannot be talking to you and you are what if I'm telling you about business and money or stuff, you are watching, you are laughing. And if I come to approach a girl, let me just use that aspect, I'm talking to you, you are busy pressing your phone, I'll leave. Of course you don't want me,
That's true.
You prefer that one.
That's true.
So sometimes, so that's why I said a lot of things. Life issues have made me to control myself. That's just life in a way. That was when I was able to stay out of social media for 6 months. I no die. Although no be me use my hand do am. Something happened will make me and enter. The day I came back, I was like, wow.
You
God,
made it.
God, is this what? I have to go, like, if you are my favorite, I have to type your name. Go back to 6 months ago, start back to the watch, everything, and come back. I said, I will not miss it.
No, but how did you cope though?
Should I talk
Yeah.
about the story? This was one of my lifetime when I was in Ghana. I had some kind of little life issue. So that period, I was needed to start up a business, and they have already scammed me of so many things, travels and stuff. And I had only one phone that particular time. I had to sell the phone to start a business of a smaller phones, those Nokia phones, all the stuff. So as I saw the phone, I know the WhatsApp, I know the anything. The phone I'm using is just that smaller one. Sometimes before they call me, my phone it be said off. You understand?
No, but I think say now those kind of phone their battery they last.
The one I'm using is not too okay. I'm selling the ones that are okay. They're managing the ones that are not okay.
Okay, the one where you go use rubber
Yeah,
band, tie the
thank
battery.
you. You know the vibe. So, but see another thing. No, I have to that social media addiction. The guy I'm living with, I have to log in my Facebook to his phone. So at some point, the guy started the para. I come out entirely. So for some months, I have to build myself. I left social media.
But did you think that during that social media hiatus you accidentally took, do you think you became more productive?
Yes, I will not lie to you. Yes, because I became more focused. That was from there. I have to build my life. Before you know, 6 months I started selling iPhones in few months because I was kind of very focused. Is my business and me, nobody else. So that time I have not started the skill stuff.
Okay, so what you're saying is that social media addiction has a way of taking away productivity, optimum productivity.
If you are not gaining from social media, you are not an online person. Something like you don't gain from it. You might be doing something. Like if I'm coming to buy something from you, hello, who is selling? You are pressing your phone. Who is selling? I will leave. And again, as a business person, at times you need to be agile. I know how many businesses how we used to do it. A customer will be passing, you have to be calling him. Hello, this is what I have. Hello, okay, what do you want to buy? And we have some times you can use to trick you. Hey, my friend, how are you? Don't you remember me? Me and you that day now. The person will stop. Say, you don't change you. Jesus, okay, what do you want to buy? Okay, I want this. But when you are busy with this, you can. So it's affecting your productivity at that moment.
Right, and I also I know that social media, in as much as we can take away the fact that social media has also, bred good friendships. Because like I said earlier, social media brings people closer together regardless of barrier, geographical. Because you find out that you've had an e-friend, an online friend, who is probably in another state or another country, and then one day, then one day you guys meet in person, and it's so beautiful to see, right? But also we know that that's one of the upsides of social media. But we also know that one of the downsides is that it creates some kind of illusion. There is someone in front of you, but your mind is not there. Your mind is inside your phone. And then you realize that, when we see all these videos on social media about maybe something terrible is happening to someone, maybe someone got gunned down or an accident or something terrible is happening. And it is so sad that the first reflex action is to bring out your phone. In as much as taking a video of it is good for documentation and evidence in case things go sideways. That shouldn't be the first thing that comes to your mind. The first thing that comes to your mind is, how do we help this situation? How do we save this person? But the first thing, everybody's just bringing that phone. Look, something they happen for you. They don't beat the guy. He don't almost die. See blood everywhere. This or that. And you're like, okay, as you are shouting, will your shouting make the bleeding stop? Have you guys called rapid rapid
Yeah,
response?
I'll have to. I would just say this: social media is, let me just say, a spirit. Let me just say it. I know I'm saying it because you might not want to do it. You find yourself doing that.
Doing
That's
it.
the addiction there.
And then there's clouds chasing and
Yes.
stuff. Right.
Exactly. You will see somebody that's shooting gun where you did. You go still bring your phone. Run for your life first now. Then what made you to be bringing? If not, one speech don't enter your head to control you. You get it. So before the conversation, I said it has good and bad. So, but some aspect is very good. But if you are not really into it, minimize it. Even me, that is in this industry, sometimes I try to minimize how much I scroll,
Right.
how much I do a lot, because I have another thing I am doing. So sometimes you be like, if you concentrate on one, it will affect the other.
Right.
That is just it. So it's not easy for you to try to control it. Controlling it, that is just it. As a human being, you need to control. You don't let it control you. You control it. When I want to pick up my phone, is when I want to pick up my phone. When I'm busy, I'm then busy. Unless there is a call, I know that it's important call. There are some calls I'll say no, I'll talk to this person later. It's not urgent, just something. There are some you say, okay, let me pick it immediately. That's different. So when you control yourself with it, but it's hard.
Yeah, it is difficult, especially when it has become part of our everyday lives.
It's difficult.
Infused into. I mean, even sometimes you wake up and the first thing you do is to pick up before saying,
Hello.
"Thank you, Jesus, for giving me breath." The first thing we just do is
You are even saying thank you, Jesus.
No, I said before we even say thank you, Jesus. And sometimes when we even remember that, we've not said thank you, you now quickly rush the prayer so that you quickly punch. And I'm like, a few times I've caught myself doing it. I'm like, God, this is not how your plan. I know this is not your plan. I'm sorry, right? So social media also has a way of encouraging depression and isolation, because again, you see things on social media which are actually not real, but you think they are real. You see someone who is supposed to be your age mate or someone who is younger than you achieving stuff, doing lots of things. And sometimes it's not a lie. They actually have those achievements.
Yes.
It's not everything on social media.
It's
that
not
is a lie.
everything. Yes.
Some things are actually
some
true,
are,
right?
Sure.
And you will know by the person's authenticity.
Sure,
you will know
sure.
exactly. Some things are true, but then there are things that they are just a facade, right? But you think that this is true, and then it makes you start introspecting and thinking about your life, which kind of like leads to depression, leads to isolation, mental breakdown, and stuff. Social media does this to people.
Okay, sorry. There will be a time, if I enter the social media, I'll just say, God, let me not see somebody that posted a car.
Are you serious?
Let me not see somebody because there are some people that will post, tell me congratulations. Cool. There are some people that will post right off just to oppress you. So some people will be like, once they enter there, someone was once posted on his status, please, I'm about to sleep. If I'm waking up, I don't want to say person back. Muna leave us for this social media. So you see the thing.
Yeah.
So the person that is actually having some kind of feeling that we wake up, Muna calm down now. Muna, and some are real, some are not real. But I see it as motivation instead of to be depressed.
Yes.
So I see it as motivation. And there are times in your life, social media can actually help you in a way. Let me say, you see, social media can cause depression, it can cure. Do you know that?
Mm-hmm.
Just like in the aspect of, you are trying to look up to those people, you can be depressed. Say, hey, I'm not literally performing, I'm not doing well, all those stuff. But there are times like, when I be like, I'm really sad, I'll pick up my phone. I want to go to this person's page and laugh. I will enter his page. So sometimes I'll enter one kind of blog. I know that he don't used to post some kind of sad stuff. I'll be scrolling the ones that are fun, ones that are funny. I'll just be going through it. Before you know, me that is angry, I will see myself start laughing, burst out laugh. I've gotten over it already. So it depends on how you want to manage it.
So what you're basically saying is rather than see these things as things that should make you sad,
Yes,
and
yes.
it should be things that should motivate you. If
Motivate
this
you.
person can, whether it is real or fake, if this person can achieve this, regardless of the age, it means that there is hope for
Yes.
me. I
Yeah.
can work at it.
As I was coming here, I'm driving coming here. My landlord forwarded something to me. I'm very close to him. So
Right.
so
Yeah,
far,
because
they
if you
go,
talk
yeah.
about your landlord, I'm like,
Yeah,
this
so
your
far, they go.
landlord. You
I
say
like the
that.
man. Yeah.
You guys are
He likes me
G's.
so well. So he forwarded something to me. What he's forwarding, I think he's forwarded to everybody because I don't
Right.
see reason why he will forward only to me.
Yeah.
So maybe he's just. So the man, it was a house of 3.5 billion.
Billion.
Yes.
Okay.
So one of these influencers went to the man's house, was showing everything, was shouting, "Hey, in life!" I was watching this, I was smiling. Say, "Wow, very nice." Okay, carry for head now. Make go kill yourself. Do you understand it?
Yeah.
So as I see the thing, I say, "Wow, see house, very beautiful." They will go to the room, go to the toilet, go. She will say, "Wow." From there, I can see maybe a design, something that they design like this, and I love it. I say, "Wow, I love this thing. If I like it, I know I can afford it. I'll go for it."
Right.
Like in my house, there's something I designed in my parlor. It's one from social media. I saw it. I screenshotted there. I went to market. I said, "I love this. How much will it cost me?" They said, "This is what it will cost." I said, "Okay, I have the money. Let me do it." So I know inside there, I know the one where we say my power can reach. I'll collect that one. Whole body. The one say where your power not reach, leave am. Leave am. So, and you not say, "Okay, thank God I'm pushing. One day I might get there." But you guys for head say, "Jesus, look at this man."
And then you start
Hey,
hating unnecessarily.
Hey, this man is ritual. Like you start cursing the person for his own achievement. Why?
So, do you know anybody? Do you have anyone close to you who has ever gone through some sort of downside or depression due to social media brouhaha?
Yes, I know. Yes. One of my male friend, the day he was posted some kind of stuff on his status, I looked at it, I said maybe it's normal thing. He posted second one, I have to call. I said, "What's going on?" He was crying. I said, "What happened?" He said, "Bro, like, I don't know what's happening to me." I said, "What's happening?" He said, my page is not actually growing. I said, "Is this your problem?" Like, okay, he's part of us.
Yeah.
He said, is it not my mate that are cashing out funds with this? Blah 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 blah. I tell him, "Bro, that's why you can't for head. What's wrong with you?" And some have already had some kind of depression due to, maybe, let me talk in the aspect of the industry. So many skills makers has been depressed. Even Sinitalk, I said it the other day. If you want to do content, just be ready for depression. But me, I'm not ready to be depressed. Anybody that knows me as a happy person.
Why did he make that statement?
Okay. It's not really easy. Let me put it that way. You can actually spend to create contents. It might not go anywhere. Maybe you're expecting once I post this content it will go farm. I'll get some kind of revenue or something. You might post, maybe you borrow the money to do it. You might post it didn't go anywhere. Or you might be thinking by now, I'm 2 years now in the industry. I'm supposed to reach some kind of level. That 2 years, nobody they see your face. Some people, it will be like it will be paining them inside them. What? Me, it will never. I'm still like, I will keep doing it. As I'm doing it, I'm also creating happiness for myself. As I was coming here with my friend, I told him, somebody once called me, say, "Wow, blah 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 blah. I was having a bad day, but I saw this your content. Oh my God, God bless you." I told the person, "This is even okay to me." So don't just let it be something too serious to you. Just they do it. Don't let it get too depressed to you. So some people they do it. "Ay, Jesus, I don't die." Blah blah blah. No. So I've seen somebody being depressed in terms of the industry stuff, that's social media. Somebody being depressed because of what he's saying. What he's saying online. One of my friend, the guy bought 2 houses and he's driving one of the latest Mercedes. So the other one, when he posted it, I don't want to repost it because some people might say I still need to repost it. The guy called me. Is he not this guy? That time when we were small. I said, okay, yes, you should know him. You should know him. Was like, Jesus, my life, what am I doing?
Are you
blah, blah, blah,
serious?
blah, blah, blah. I say, you can't even say congratulations or see as
Like,
motivation.
yes.
Calm down now. Is it because he posted it? For he said no, blah, blah, blah. I later heard that the guy, I don't know, it's a rumor, so I'm not sure, that he went to do some kind of stuff just to meet up. So I'm not sure. I don't want to say what I'm not sure about. So it can actually cause some people to be sad or depressed and stuff. Yeah.
Right. So, do you think like there is a particular age group that are more susceptible to social media addiction?
Should I say youth? Okay, I should say age group.
Yes. When I say age group, like Gen Zs, millennials. Obviously, it can't be our father and mother's
Let me
generation.
say. Okay, I will say the Gen Zs. Yes. Because like our parents are now coming up with social media. There was a day I was chatting with my mother. She sent me sticker. I was like, I asked her, who am I chatting with? Is it you or my sister? She said, it's me. I said, who taught you how to send sticker? Well, do you even know what is sticker? She said, yes. Now. You say only you. So they are not coming up, but they are not addictive to it. Yeah, they are not addicted to it. So I would say the Gen Zs, the young one, Jesus.
Especially with TikTok.
Hey, TikTok, no go there. TikTok. Now that one demand me. So sometimes when I come to some kind of location where we shoot, I see some kind of TikTokers. Hi, I'll say, Jesus, today. If you enter this angle, this one there, they do your own.
He's like, you like that dance very well.
Yeah,
you don't learn
them. They watch the.
You don't learn them because I don't do something very well.
So sometimes when we want to shoot, sometimes we take our apartment. They will call you to shoot. Then you go. So if I'm coming, I'll ask, please, are there TikTokers there? They will say, Jesus. So today, person don't go rest. Because once you see a TikToker, you know. All those girls that love TikTok and stuff. Because their kind of lifestyle are different.
So you cannot imagine a Gen Z dating a 30 plus. Oh, more. I mean, I think those kind of relationships are actually fun.
It's fun because they will leave it to you too.
Yes.
Because one day, once they don't do it, you don't pass. You go hold you, drag you back. They say, do like this. You go do.
All right. So, what would you advise people out there to tight the world to their chest based off on what they see on social media, and who don't recognize the realities of life apart from social media? They're always on their phone. I mean, not. I know some people work on their phone.
Yes.
But people who are just addicted to social media, what would you advise them?
I will advise you try to control it, because at some point, it has many ways to affect you. Many ways. Social media is good, but try to control it. That is just it. There are a few things you see, you ignore. You must learn how to ignore. There are some you see, you from your own perspective of life, you think about it, collect the facts there, remove the other one. So there are some write-ups you see. It's something that somebody created on his own. It might be full of deceit. So you can't just go with it straight and be learning it from your part of life. No. So there are things you learn there are things you don't learn. So how do you know the ones you learn? About what people portray online and stuff, see it as motivation. Don't go kill yourself. See it as motivation and keep praying, working towards it. But once you see it, you say, this is my mate. This is this one. Sometimes it's not true. Even if it's true, are you God? Will you kill yourself? The only thing you have to do is put in work hard. That is it.
All right, you heard him right. Work hard. I mean, you're not God, so you have no control over a lot of things that happen to your life. And yeah,
Yes.
social media is not reality. There is more to life than social media.
Yes.
Learn to control it. Social media reduces productivity, so learn to control it. You should be able to have control over social media, not the other way around.
Yes.
Right. Thank you so much, Cruise Man. I'm see, it's Cruise Man. I'm going to call you.
No problem. I'm cool.
Yes, it's
It's
Chris
all
Mango
cruise.
because it's supposed to be cruise man, not
Elite man cruise.
Cruise. No, now cruise,
Cruise
man.
man. Some of my friends call me that.
Hey,
Cruise
hey,
man.
hey, your friends are thinking like me.
Yeah, some of my friends.
Thank you so much, Cruise Man. But we're not done with you yet, or I'm not done with you yet.
Okay.
Is your chair hot?
No.
It's not hot yet. Are you sure?
Kind
Do
of,
like
kind
this,
of.
like this,
No,
like
no,
this.
it-
Make
it-
yours very well. All right, we're just gonna play a simple game with you.
All
Just
right.
ask you. I'll just ask you a couple of questions.
Okay.
To see if now cruise or sometimes
Okay.
you got it. You understand? All right. So football or basketball? Which would you choose?
Football.
Whiskey, Davido, or Burna Boy?
Wala.
Or Portable?
Let me choose portable.
No, Portable is not part of the option. Now because you talk wala. Oh yeah, Whiskey, Burna Boy, or Davido?
I love three of them.
Don't play
Must I
politics.
choose one?
Don't play politics here.
Must I choose one?
Choose one.
Ah,
Choose
this is
one.
one of the hardest questions I've been seeing on, and I praise men. They not ask me this question. Today I jam it.
Make anyone no come. You make no collect straight bullet. Be from any FC or 30
Seriously.
BG gang.
I love Burna Boy in his kind of vibe. Yes.
Right.
I love Whiskey in his kind of music, very talented and stuff. I love Davido, kind of vibe, his energy, his life, how he helps. So, Davido 1, Whiskey 2, Burna Boy 3.
So let me help him. It means that if he were to choose, we choose Davido as number one. Davido is number one.
Yes.
So in other words, he chose Davido. So like if you want to come for it, you can come for it. He chose Davido.
I don't have any problem.
He chose Davido.
I love all of them. but
30
OBO.
PG
Yeah,
gang.
OBO.
In it. All right. Okay. Stand-up comedy or skip making?
I've done stand-up comedy, I think 3 times or so. It's kind of, you have to make people laugh at that place. Although I did, but I prefer skit making. Just doing on my own edit.
Okay. So if you had the opportunity to ever act in a movie, right, would you choose what tribe are you? You're Igbo.
Igbo, yes.
Abi?
Yes. Why are you laughing?
I know we have African Magic Igbo, which I
Yes.
think is very unique. Would you choose to act in an Igbo movie or an English movie?
English movie.
Why now?
I can speak Igbo.
Uh-huh.
Yes, it's not that I can't speak it, but I can't really flow. I can't really express myself. Like when I'm acting, I can't act with Igbo.
So now let me now put you on the very spot. Since you've
Okay.
chosen English movie, if you were to act in a movie that was directed by Kayode Kasum or Kemi Adetiba or Bioden Stevens, whose movie would you choose?
Directors get that wahala. I prefer Kayode.
Why?
Yeah, when you come to some kind of where we are shooting, that's the way some directors talk to you, the way they do and stuff. So me, I like to be respected, and I would like to give you all respect. So
What is photosynthesis?
photosynthesis, the ability of sunlight.
The ability of
It's
sunlight
the long
to...
go, Jesus.
You see how I just quickly catch you there?
You don't catch me. Hey. Oh my God. Photosynthesis. Okay. Okay, the ability of
The ability
is it the plants to absorb sunlight from
from
Jesus. I forgot to make.
yeah, I mean it has to do with the plants.
Yes, the
Yeah,
plants.
absorbing
Sunlight.
taking in water.
Thank
and
you.
storing. Yeah. So we breathe out dash and breathe in dash.
We're breathing.
We breathe out dash
that
and
carbon dioxide and breathing oxygen.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Think about it very well.
carbon dioxide, oxygen. I want breathe to carbon dioxide.
Are you sure?
I can oxygen and they breathe though.
Now wait till they breathe.
Oxygen.
Now oxygen you they breathing.
It's oxygen.
Hey!
You have come to confuse
I'm not
me.
confusing you.
That is it.
Are you sure? Do you need to phone a friend? Maybe your science teacher.
Are you serious? Wait. H2O is water. Oxygen.
You have
O2.
5 seconds. 5,
O2.
4, 3.
Oxygen.
What is oxygen?
The air we breathe it.
The air we breathe. You're correct.
You want to confuse me?
You're correct. You're correct. Okay, so do you prefer? What's your favorite hairstyle, the lady? Do you prefer cornrows, wigs, or braids?
Wait, what is this?
Cornrows is one that they will just place their
All
normal
back.
hair
All back, right?
Yes. Wigs or braids.
You know, maybe if I say this, they might say it's because maybe I don't have money to give to my girl. I don't know. But I'm just telling you, men prefer that all back.
Is it men in general or you?
So many men. Let me just put it. I'm me.
Okay.
I prefer the all back. It's not just that
Why?
about those braids. It makes I love a natural woman.
So would you also prefer a woman with or without makeup?
Without makeup. That's me.
So and it does. You know. Sometimes people, women use makeup to cover. Some women are naturally pretty. I think all women are actually pretty.
Makeup,
Right,
okay.
but sometimes people use it because of insecurity to cover some blemishes and stuff. I've been there before.
Okay, let me go. Makeup is not bad, but I choose it occasionally. We can be going to some kind of place, some kind of interview, movies or stuff. You make up, but on a normal day, like look beautiful, look natural for me.
Natural.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, so the cruise man says he loves natural beauty. So we'll not come and start monitoring all his girlfriends from past to present.
It's not one or my girlfriend. When you say it will look
You
somehow.
don't you have ex? I said from
Okay,
your past. Yes, I said
okay,
we'll
from my
monitor
past.
all your girlfriends from your past to your present.
All
We're
right,
not gonna
all
look
right.
at them. Natural beauty, it day or it didn't day. Are they always natural or are they always wearing makeup? Everybody's beautiful as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, everybody's beautiful.
Yeah,
Sure.
thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining me today on YeYeTalk Podcast. How do you feel?
I feel good.
I feel good.
I feel good. I feel like we should not stop.
We should not stop.
Let's
Come
let's
and collect my
stop.
job from me. Come and collect. Okay, you have your own mic. I was going to come and collect my microphone from me. Right. This is where we have to draw the curtains on today's show. I mean, it has been splendid. I've had an amazing time talking to the cruise man because that's my new name for him.
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
Yeah. I've had an amazing time talking to the cruise man about social media addiction and, of course, putting him on the hot seat. I'm surprised he didn't even get confused about the whole cover. I was ready to confuse him. You know how
You
they are
wanted to
supposed
confuse
to.
me
How
from the
God is to
beginning. Wow.
confuse the camp of the enemy. Yeah, so I mean, it's been real right here on the show. Now, don't forget to follow us on all social media platforms. On Instagram, we are YeYeTalk_podcast, and on YouTube, subscribe, YeYeTalk Podcast. Follow us on all social media platforms, Twitter, TikTok, everywhere followable. We did there. Should be today in our social media addiction we talk about. Right, we did there. Thank you so much for sticking with us. I remain your favorite screen diva, Midday. And until next time, see you soon. It is bye for now.
Bye.